Hey, it's Sturdy, and I'm going to talk with you about the 3 value disciplines that apply to any business. So 3 value disciplines are, in clockwise order, customer intimacy, product leadership, and operational excellence. And let's go through each one of them and then talk about examples. So customer intimacy is high touch, high level of service, something above and beyond that your customer thinks and feels. And remember that feeling, the emotional benefit that they're going to get from what it is you offer. Product leadership is being ahead of the curve, cutting edge, doing something new and innovative and different. And operational excellence is really more about logistics and being able to serve a large audience, possibly with low margins, but do it really well and efficiently. So there's an efficiency component here. So if we go into a little bit of example, customer intimacy would be companies like the Ritz-Carlton, like Nordstrom, like the Wynn Hotels if you've been to Vegas and gone there. So a higher level of service, luxury, something emotionally rewarding for the person. And you can think about raising the bar on customer service, go through programs and stuff to really think about that. But when you see the 4 things video, by the way, you should take a look at that and think about keeping that top of mind if this is really something that you're pursuing for your business or as a strategy. Product leadership is something that you can consider, like Apple's a prime example, but you can also think of like Tesla Motors. You can think of companies that have changed up the delivery model. So Airbnb, Uber, Lyft, what they're really doing is changing the customer experience in a totally different way, providing convenience, providing a new or an innovative product or idea. You can think of product leadership being the touchscreen phones, which have really only been around just over 10 years. And that's why Apple continues to be held out as a leader. But you can also think of Netflix and disrupting their own business and changing the delivery model, first to the mail order DVDs and then to streaming, and really doubling down on that and disrupting their own business while disrupting the entire way that we watch and consume video and entertainment. Operational excellence, companies that do this tend to serve a very broad swath, a very large audience, or attempt to, and they do it with low margins and with high volume. So you can think of logistics companies like UPS, FedEx, Walmart's another example, Amazon's another example of companies that grow really big and serve a really large audience, but do that through their operational efficiencies, and that's how they're able to manage that. So as you think about your company, you think about things that are going on currently out there in the world, it's kind of interesting. One I'll bring up right now is a tension between these two. So customer intimacy and operational excellence, you've got the purchase of Whole Foods by Amazon recently. So Amazon would fall into the operational excellence realm, right? Whole Foods is attempting to be more customer intimate. So if you think about the experience you had, people feel special, people go there, they'll pay a little bit more, right? And there's going to be a tension in how those companies sort things out. And my personal perspective or guess is that this one, the operational excellence, is going to win out because Amazon's just so much bigger, and that's what's brought them success, and they're going to try to bring that and deliver it to Whole Foods. And as you see that change, what you might see is they serve a broader market, but my guess is it's not all going to be the same people. They're going to lose a lot of these customers that were looking for this and appeal to a lot more people over here, but you're going to see different customers. You might see more of them, but you're going to see different customers. So as you think about it, the idea here is that you can be excellent in one, okay, in one. You can't be excellent at all 3. There's a tension. There are things you give up and sacrifice in order to be better at one of the others. So if you've dealt with companies, maybe some B2B companies or others, that can't seem to decide what it is they do, where they fall, they kind of dabble over here and they want to do this too, and then they claim a high level of service, but you're dissatisfied and you're unhappy. Are they kind of in the swirl? Are they spinning? Are they trying to do too many things and not focused on the thing that really differentiates them and makes them special? So as you think about your company, what is it you could double down on? What is it that you do exceptionally well that your customers expect and want from you? And how can you deliver that, whatever that is, on a much higher scale? Now, that doesn't mean you ignore or can't do the others. You've got to be good enough. at those. I mean, you can't claim to be a customer intimate company and then not show up on time and have, dirty floors and whatever. You got to be, you got to provide an acceptable level of service in the other, but whatever it is that you do, you double down on that, really raise it to the next level, and being exceptional, being different. Think about your strengths, think about your weaknesses. It's not always about raising up your weaknesses. Maybe it's about being good enough at that thing that you don't really like to do or don't want to do that well, and really doubling down on the thing that you think is really important, or that your customers and your clients are telling you is really important to them. Hope that was useful. Maybe you can share this with your business partners, some of your staff or team, this concept of these 3 value disciplines and why you're doing what you're doing. You can use it in your strategy day and in your planning to really think and focus on what's going to raise your business to the next level. Best of luck.